Thank you so much, Violet, for hosting. I'm gonna show the one that I hosted a couple weeks ago. Let me actually just let me take off my blur. Okay, so that should work. Ooh, all right. Sorry. Wrong button. Here we go. That's weird. Okay, but you can see here, this is my vision board, and I actually have printed out some of the prompts as well to guide us as well. If anyone is here, and as Viola has said, you can make a digital vision board, or you can go analog. Melanie and Joanne, are you guys making an analog version today?
I am not because I don't have magazines. I am going to do one online.
Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah. So if you are choosing the digital option, you also have a few options such as, using Canva. You can use Pinterest as well. So Pinterest will just be pinning. That's also perfectly fine too. So do what you feel called to. How about for you, Joanne?
Yeah, I don't have magazines either. I don't know actually who buys magazines these days, but
I know.
I just printed a whole lot of things off and
You see,
have got them here with
we
me.
don't do
So
magazines.
Yes. Oh, you don't do that's awesome. I love how you've come prepared with this as well. And I'm seeing, oh, some people who are saying in the chat as well, they're new to vision boards too. And Laura Lee is here too. Oh, and Suzanne too. Great to see everyone here. And oh, Deanna's here as well. Hi, everyone. Yeah, so the choice is yours. If you want to make something, you can totally feel free to print like how Joanne has and stick it on. And we actually have a few prompts as we're here as well. And why doing the vision boarding is really powerful is because it really helps us to visualize and connect with what we truly desire. And so, yeah, I'd love to also hear from, Violet, have you made a vision board before?
I have, and I am actually doing mine on Canva today. And I
Oh,
can
nice.
show you, I
Hmm.
pulled up their templates because they have so many great templates.
Hmm.
And everyone, yeah, I just put it up on the through OBS, I put it up on the screen there. I just typed
Yeah.
in vision and all these awesome templates came up.
Oh, that's so cute.
they're awesome.
So yes,
Yeah.
I have vision boards in the past. I love them. I have probably three or four of them around the house right now. I did
Yeah.
them
Oh.
originally with the magazines, went out to vision board workshops and had all kinds of
Mhm.
fun magazines and the big board and everything. And I love them.
Yeah, and I do too. I think you know what? It's also a core step of the KonMari method. So my name is Rebecca. For those of you who don't know, I teach mindful decluttering here on Insight Timer, and so I teach from Marie Kondo's philosophy, and so she actually has six golden rules of tidying, and rule number two is imagining your ideal life. And you might be wondering, you're like, oh, how does this actually connect to tithing? And the reason why is because if you don't have a vision, if you don't know your why, when the going gets tough, it's going to be a lot harder to keep going, right? So when we have that vision in mind, it's like, okay, this is hard, but I can keep going because I know exactly why I'm doing this. And we often what this will also do is help us to recalibrate what are full body yeses. It's going to help us to navigate what we want in our lives and follow those nudges. Like I love following nudges from the universe. Yeah. And how about for you, Melanie?
I mean, I I was thinking about when I was a kid. We made vision boards, but we didn't call them that.
Yeah.
And we cut out all sorts of images, and I love that just ability to put anything you want on there and make it happen.
Mhm.
And just speaking from your heart and putting it, I'm a real paper person, so it's hard for me to do it online, but
Mhm.
I don't get a lot of magazines, but I think it's just like such a great space to get it out there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's actually one of the things that people often say. They're like, I don't get magazines anymore. And I do have a tip for anyone who might want to be doing it with magazines. Your local library is a great resource. Another one is nail salons, hair salons. go and hit them up. If you have like a local nail or hairstylist, just ask them like, hey, do you have magazines lying around that I can take? Because even ones from like decades ago, like literally, like this is just a small pile of the magazines that I have. I actually got rid of a load of them today, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna contain myself and just go through these magazines today. Yeah. And how about for you, Joanne? Oh, you're on mute.
Making noises. I've done vision boards quite a lot. I enjoy doing them. I just it just gets something out of the head sometimes, and once it's on the paper, you can leave it, or I'll go back to it. And so my latest one was doing my word for the year. Excuse me, my word for the year. And then I put just a whole lot of words around my word. So, and that's really cool. And I look at that one quite a lot. So, yeah.
Love it. Yeah. And I love how you have a theme attached to it too. So today we will have a few of these prompts as well. Like, I'll just pull out a random one here. If I trusted myself, what would I choose?
If I trusted myself, what would I choose? What does that mean? I trust myself every day.
Yeah. Yeah. So, it's just always following that inner compass.
Okay.
Right?
A compass. I love it.
If I trust, it's, hey, maybe it's that holiday you've been thinking about. Or going to that retreat that's been on your bucket list.
I think I am the only person I know that literally is like, I'm thinking it, I'm doing it. There's
Yeah.
no, oh my God, should I treat myself to this retreat? Should I buy this, whatever? It's like, no, thought, done.
Yeah. And what kind of magic do I want to invite in?
I love magic.
And there's a few that's more like about returning back home to yourself. So what feels comforting right now? So these are just a few of these little prompts as well, because sometimes, especially if you are more like Melanie, where you have a lot of clarity and you're like, I know exactly what I'm looking for and I know where to find it. But the prompts are more, it's an optional guidance. Yeah. So then that also really helps too, because sometimes you're like, I didn't know what I'm looking for. Not everyone has that level of clarity as well. And it's not even just about what you want to invite in, because in order to invite something into our lives, we need to be able to create the space for it. So that might even be reflecting on what no longer needs my energy. So I'll let everyone kind of sit with that. I'm going to look into the chat as well. And okay, let's see. Hopefully the echo, is there an echo still, guys?
I think I'm causing it because I'm not wearing headphones. So I'm going to put on headphones.
Okay. Okay, so
There's
Mary
no
said,
echo now. Sorry.
I want to say hi and thank you so much, Cecilia, for coming on as well. Yeah. And Suzanne says, yes, there is an echo. Oh, and then Carol had a really great suggestion here, the vision board book, which is 700 words, images to visualize your goals and dream life. Thank you. That's beautiful. Yeah, and then JE had a great question here. The problem with vision boards and collages is that I am reluctant to throw out old magazines, thinking that I will use them to create. JE, I 100% agree and can relate to it. That's actually how I created this vision board, because I had, I still have like more here. I had like a whole stack of magazines that I accumulated over last year because I also host, children's classes, spiritual children's classes as well. So, you're like, oh, everything is useful. Everything is usable. Um, and then so instead of throwing it out, I actually hosted a vision board party in my house. It was really spontaneous. And that's how Violet found out about the vision board because I posted about it. And it was just such a great way. I had about 12 people come through over that weekend. Some people came again, some people invited more friends, and it just became an open studio. So I had the things ready, on the dining table, and everyone just, brought snacks and brought their own glues and scissors. And we just created. And this is what's so crazy about like the vision board party as well. It's like when you actually put it and you're visualizing, it actually calibrates your brain and your body to believe that it's like, okay, this is in my life already as well. I don't know why my video, my background is kind of blurry, even though it's not blurred. Anyways, okay. So I'm trying to share. Hold on. Here we go. Maybe this is better. Okay. So you can't really see it super clearly because I think it's on a grid as well, but you can kind of see in terms of one of my big goals for this year was to get up to improve my gut health biome. So I put a lot of that in, and then including while I was talking about this brand that, my friend had recommended, I was sharing with the attendees of my party. And I was like, yeah, my friend was telling me about this brand. I literally turned the page and there was that advertisement. It was like inside of that magazine. I was like, what are the chances? So I had to cut it out. I actually put it into my vision board here. And then within 3 days, there was this insane sale, like an insane deal at the local health food store. And I was like, okay, now I have to get it. They had like this really big display up on it as well. So I was like, okay. So these things like, the nudges, it just becomes more apparent. And sometimes it is saying that yes to yourself and cutting it out and sticking it on. Okay, yes, thank you so much, Cecilia. Yeah, so much synchronicity as well. Yeah.
I see some people are mentioning some issues, the video, audio. We can't do anything about it, sadly. Insight Timer, the past couple of weeks has been having some issues. All the teachers have been reporting audio and video issues. So my apologies if, it gets pixelated or the sound goes in and out. We'll do the best we can.
And oh yeah, Melanie, everyone's saying they miss your cooking lives too.
Okay, well, I'm doing them once a month, not to take over. And my next one is February 8th at 9:30
Oh,
Eastern time. So you guys can come.
nice. What are you going to be cooking, Melanie?
I don't know. I have something simple because I actually have an in-person class
Yeah.
a little bit after that. So I don't want to make my entire kitchen a hot mess. So if anybody has any questions or, I mean, any comments about what they'd like to see that's simple, I'm happy to oblige.
Yeah.
I just haven't decided yet.
Ooh, okay, what are some of I'm a little bit hungry here, so I'd love to kind of hear about what were some of your favorites to make on Insight Timer?
I don't remember what I make.
No, I remember there was like one like kind of a tray bake kind of
Yes, I do a lot of intuitive baking. I
yeah.
think actually my favorite thing I ever made was this peach and tomato salad with
Ooh.
burrata because people were like, "Oh my gosh, peaches and tomatoes." And then, I like to mix um, unexpected things. And
Yeah.
I like it when it's sort of surprising to people and they're like, "Oh, I never thought about putting those two things together."
The flavor combos. Yeah, peach and burrata. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, and I also wanted to share here as well, like as I'm going through the magazines, I'm looking away because I'm looking at the magazines. But one of the nice things about it is that you can just rip and tear. right? So just kind of go free and easy with it. And what has I know that Joanne has printed out some things already as well. So what were some of
Yep.
the things that you had printed out, or like anything that you don't mind sharing?
I most of my dreams are for me and my body. So I've printed out things like travel things
Yeah.
about walking because I can't walk very well at the moment, and um, having a healthy body, and all those sorts of things. So that's all what's sort of going on mine.
Oh,
I've just got
beautiful, beautiful.
I've just got some nice little images like that, you know.
Mm, Oh, I love
Um,
that. I love the flowers coming out from the lower back and the butterfly.
Yeah, and it's got like a tree root as a spine and then the butterfly. It's quite a cool
Mm,
one. Yeah.
yeah,
So
stunning. And
yeah.
how do you come across the images too? I'd love to kind of hear your process for anyone who might be doing it digitally too.
When Violet invited me to this, I actually put into AI the
Hmm.
the things that I sort of wanted, and then it suggested types of pictures. And so
Oh,
and it suggested all sorts of things, but I just picked and chose and went, yeah, that's what I want, and yeah, that's
oh,
what I want. So then I went searching for those. So yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah, it
that.
was
My
it
AI
was
has gotten
fun.
to know
Yeah.
me very well.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
yeah, how about for you, Violet? Like, what was your process like? Did you come up with
Yeah,
images?
I did, but I like what Joanne said because I feel I converse with AI so much because I use it for work and I use it for everything. So I feel like
Mhm.
it's gotten to know me very well. So anytime I say, I have an idea, I want to do something, it will send me pictures of a lot of purple stuff. And I'm like, perfect. But yeah, I'm focusing on like, family time, vacation, fitness, health, things of that nature. Maybe a little more cooking because I haven't been doing a lot of that. I was telling Melanie the other day that I love, like, I've been living off of chicken soup even before I got this cold. And
Oh,
I love
yeah.
soups, but I don't make them. I buy them. Like I'll order out or I'll get it from Trader Joe's or something. And I'm like, soup is such an easy thing to do. So I've got a lot of pictures of food.
Oh, yeah. Oh yes. I had loads of pictures of food on mine and like also like look at this, right? Like just how gorgeous is this as well? Just like having
Nice.
fresh greens, having a garden too. That really speaks to me too. Yeah. And then it's like, oh, I'm so sorry to hear you're under the weather too, Violet, and thank you for hosting.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, I've had this cold for a couple of weeks. Went to Pennsylvania. Speaking of like my vision board and my family time, I was in Pennsylvania with the kids, and the grandbaby was just, snot pouring out of her face. And of course, I came home with a cold, and she's fine now. And I've had it for like 2 weeks.
I want to put Violet and I are like brainstorming a project to do together. And Violet thought, like, I'm going to put that on here.
Yeah. What is
Oh, I
it?
like that.
What is it? I don't know. I mean, I know. I don't know if Violet is okay with me sharing.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
absolutely okay with you sharing it. Go ahead.
Okay. I mean, so you know how sometimes I have always been this way, and I know Violet too. We're both from New York. And
mhm.
although I was born in Virginia and lived there until I was 20, when I moved to New York, I felt like this is home. People here get my extreme directness. There's no, oh my God, I can't believe she's talking that way. And so, you know how a lot of people in the wellness world sort of tap into you need to be fixed, something's wrong. Violet and I are not like that. Violet are like and I are like, you are fine as is, but maybe you want to add some different energy in. It's not that you need to be fixed. And I already work in this realm a lot. So we were like, we need to do a podcast together, sort of the antithesis of this methodology that exists, and give people some permission to just be as they are. And we were
Right.
brainstorming some really fun names last night.
Oh,
And this
oh my,
came about because there was a day There was a day when I was being very blunt and I was venting and I found myself apologizing. And I was like, why am I always apologizing for
Mm,
feeling what I feel? Like, why can't I just feel it? You know, like I'm angry, I'm annoyed. It's okay. I don't have to be nice. And I'm overreacting. I'm not being nice. I'm being rude. It's like, no, this is what I'm feeling and I want to feel it.
yeah, yeah, 100%. And you know what? Unfortunately, it's women who end up
Hmm.
apologizing, over
That's what we were
apologizing.
saying. I said
Yeah.
to Melanie, if a man said what I just said, he would be a man, but because I said it, I'm bitchy. So
Hmm.
that's exactly right.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for this podcast.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
it's so
I know.
good.
I know. It's gonna be great, Violet.
Yeah, and it is like that.
I,
And
I'd, I'd like to start it as like a coffee chat on Insight Timer, but I'm afraid that we might be too blunt. I don't know. We'll see.
We might get kicked off, especially if we
Yeah,
want to name
right?
it what I want to name it.
Yeah, I know. We might have to work on that.
I have
And
I
Oh, I
have a
like that
business.
beachy.
Oh my
yeah.
God. That's so cute, Cecilia. I have a business called Tart AF.
Yeah.
And some people are like, oh my God, what is AF? And my friend was like, that's so inappropriate, Melanie. And so my tagline is always fun, always fabulous for the
Uh-huh.
people that can't deal with the word FUCK, which I also think is absurd.
Yeah, I guess we can't call it that on Insight Timer.
Oh, I love all the versions of AF that you've put out. I was like, you're a genius. I love that copy.
That's a
Um,
good idea, though. I like the always fun, always fabulous because,
yeah.
like you said, it puts a different spin on it for the people that don't want to hear the other way.
Yeah, you're making it inclusive.
Oh my God, that's so true.
Oh, yeah. Um, and yeah, oh, this is something that came up here as well. Let me just see. Okay, here, if for anyone who is following as well, what feeling do I want my days wrapped in?
Mm. For me, it's always peace.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mine is
joy.
fun. I always want my
Laughter.
days to be fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then Deanna says pleasure. Yeah. Oh, and she has a section on my outside stuff called anxious AF.
Yeah. I have 8 playlists and it's like confident AF, tart AF. They're very specific to like moods that people feel. I might have to add anxious and put in some calming music.
Oh my gosh, you should share those playlists.
Oh my God, I will. They're on Spotify.
Oh yeah, like put it on your Substack, I guess, right? That'll be really easy
Oh
to like
yeah, is that? I never thought about that.
yeah,
I
you
could
totally could
totally.
create a
Yeah.
post.
That's a
That
good
Oh,
might be
should it be a
idea.
post?
yeah, you can do a post and then you can actually you might be able to embed it. I'm not sure, but you can check it out.
I will. I always
Oh,
embed like a insight timer track,
yeah.
like if it's related. Like this Saturday's post is on
Oh, that's a
if
good
it's
idea.
oh yeah,
Mm,
no. If you're on that platform, you should embed something in there from Insight Timer. It really helps. And this
mm,
Saturday's one is on it isn't bragging if it's true.
yeah.
And I'm gonna put on one of my like permission slips one.
Ooh, nice. Well,
Just read what Rose said.
I
Yeah,
know,
I'm reading
exactly.
that too. Irish apologize all the time. They say sorry to chair when stubbing toe. Sorry, not sorry.
yeah,
I love that.
it's so true. So true.
So
That's
that
one of the things that I see so often, like especially when I'm working with women and they're like, sorry, sorry, sorry. I mean, not just women, men as well. And I'm like, okay, let's let go of the word sorry. Let's replace it with a thank you.
Yeah.
So instead of saying, oh, sorry, I'm late, it's like, oh, thank you for waiting for me.
Mm, mm.
I know. I'm always apologizing to my husband. Oh, sorry to bother you, but can you clean the toilet? Sorry, sorry to bother you, but can you do this? And it's like, he doesn't say to me, sorry to bother you, but can you, do stuff? So I'm
Yeah.
like, why am I apologizing?
Because it's
Oh,
been
Not gonna
ingrained in
apologize.
you since you were born to
mhm.
Yes.
defer and to make
And
others
ask for
feel.
permission. Yeah.
Yes, that's, I think that's probably why.
I'm putting that on my vision board right now.
Oh my God, look what Cecilia said. Danny has to say, I'm so sexy instead.
I love that.
I do too. That's so great.
I've got a second laptop for my vision board because I didn't want to slow down this one. So if you
Oh,
see me looking over here, it's my other laptop.
hey. All right. Oh, okay. I like this. Like just random things pop up, guys, like lying on the grass and looking up at the sky. That will go on. Yeah. Staying up until a silly hour, talking with a friend, inventing your own cocktail.
Oh my God, I feel like everything you're saying, I just feel so relating to. I'm having a permission slip party and I've created like 6 cocktail mocktails around
Ooh,
that.
I love that. Oh, and okay, can you like share with us? Are they secret
I was
recipes?
going to say that would be a great live, by the way, permission slip party. Just
Oh
throwing
yeah,
that out there.
Violet, I love that idea. Um, how am I going to do that? I can't, I'm afraid I'll say something that I shouldn't say.
We'll take our chances.
Yeah.
Listen, I told you, I've been seeing some crazy stuff on Insight Timer lately. Those people have not been suppressed. So I don't think we should
Oh,
either.
yeah. What's the worst that can happen?
No, it's
Exactly.
true. I just don't want to, I love this app and I don't want to get kicked
Yeah,
off. I would
yeah,
be
yeah.
really
Oh,
upset.
I know.
I
Oh,
have the
We'd get
boundary
a
is,
we
oh, sorry.
we'd get a warning.
Okay, all right then. Here are my 6 cocktails and mocktails. A boundary fizz.
mm-hmm.
No is a complete sentence.
Ooh.
The guilt-free martini. The stop
Mm-hmm.
apologizing spritz.
Oh God, I love
I
that.
love it.
We're overbooked and out of this one. And not my circus, not my monkey's mule.
Oh my gosh,
I
this is
love it. Love
cool.
it.
Isn't it
I
gonna
used
be
to have
fun?
a sign. That reminds me, I used to have a sign hanging over my desk at work that said, lack of planning on your part is not an emergency on mine. I love that.
I love that so much. No, this is gold. Oh my gosh, like Melanie, you should like create a post around that too.
I will. I will. The
Yeah,
party's not
like
until April.
oh yeah, how to host your own permission slip party.
Yeah.
Yes, I want a vision board now of just those quotes.
Yes. Hmm. I love this. This is like for a I was just laughing. I just opened it and it says sleep appointments. I was like, I could use some really good sleep right now.
Okay.
Oh,
I just told Violet before the 4 of us came on together that I haven't had any sugar in almost 2 weeks, which if you know me here on Insight Timer, is a very big deal.
yeah.
I was a pastry chef and I'm a cooking instructor. And last night I slept for 8 hours straight. And it's the first time I've been sleeping so
Wow.
much better. I mean, I gave up actually other things, but I really think it's the sugar that's making the big difference. I haven't had dairy, gluten, any processed foods. And it's hard, I will say, and especially because I have a sweet tooth. But I think the sugar and my inflammation I have arthritis I'm like bouncing down the stairs now.
Wow, that is incredible. Yeah, that is no easy feat. You're like you're just went straight for it, just doing it all.
Oh
And one
yeah,
fell.
I have to. I'm very all or nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my husband's the same way too. So he did the same with like, gluten and like he has we did like autoimmune protocol as
Hmm.
well. So that was like a real elimination diet.
That's yeah. My husband did that too. He doesn't want to stick to it though. He's like, I want to enjoy what I want to enjoy. He loves
Yeah.
bread and rice
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
I would actually have a harder time giving up protein. So, and
Mm,
this doesn't bother me to eat this way because it's naturally how I eat. I
yeah.
actually never ate really rice and pasta as a kid because we
Mm-hmm.
really only ate the things that we grew. And so we
Mm-hmm.
ate potatoes, but I don't miss those things because I didn't eat a lot of them growing up. They don't, the only, desserts are different because desserts were the comfort food, right? Like that's what we ate. My grandmother baked so much. I have a lot of memories tied to that. When my
Mm.
mom died, I gained, this was 20 years ago, I gained 15 pounds. And I remember I went to the doctor and I was like, I gained 15 pounds since my mom died. And he was like, oh, a lot of people lose weight when their parents die. And I was like, yeah, probably not someone who has so much emotional connection to food, who gets a lot of comfort, from
Mm-hmm.
it. And
Yeah.
that's definitely a huge part of it.
Mm-hmm. And it's like also, what was it? I think like I read somewhere before, even like cheese releases dopamine.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's so relatable because it's what we reach for, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I
We
was,
we only eat
yeah.
we only eat 2 meals a day now. So we have breakfast and then we have our lunch and dinner a bit later, so that our body hasn't got all that heavy food in us when we go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So and it works really well. And I don't eat bread much or anything like that. But my husband will make his stuff and then he'll make me a salad. So you know,
Mm,
it works good. He can
yeah.
have what he wants, and I can he looks after me and has gives me what I need. So it's good.
Yeah. I think it's like, it's also, yeah, the relationship with our food as well. Like, because I remember there was like a few, family members and clients I work with as well, where it felt like very punishing, like they
Mhm.
were doing all of the right things, but then because it wasn't coming from this place of, it was coming from a place of fear. So it actually wasn't helping them. Um, yeah. So I think it was really interesting to kind of see like once they kind of shifted out of that fear zone into being able to really feel into it, became more intuitive eating of what their
Mm.
body actually needed versus
Yeah.
wanted.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's that's the thing. You've got to listen to your body, just because
Yes.
it's there, it doesn't mean that your body's going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of things that especially as I've got older, I've found I I still love, but I can't eat because I know my body won't like it.
Hmm.
And I just don't do it because I know I'll suffer afterwards. And
Mm,
yeah.
hmm. It's like you
I
start
think
to
that
think more about like, what your future self will thank you for, right?
Yeah, yeah,
that's exactly
yeah.
it. I
Yeah.
don't know about you, Joanne, but I literally sort of am having to retrain my brain, right? Because I'm also a person who, when I was younger, I was the most fun person at the bar because I could certainly hold my alcohol and or at least then, and I never would say no. So,
Yeah, yeah.
like, and I've had to say to myself, like, oh my God, just because right now you want this cookie, like in class this week, we did cookies, right?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
because I do have a sweet tooth, I was like, okay, just remember that this hit of like dopamine that you're gonna get right now from this feel good moment of eating this sugar cookie is not long term. And I'm really having to retrain myself that yes, I love this feeling. I love the way, it tastes, but
mhm.
long term, it's not going to help me.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, when
That
I
is next level though, Melanie, to be able to
mm,
be around it and cooking and smelling it.
It's insane, actually.
Wow.
yeah, when I studied Ayurveda, they are basically plant-based, but it's about again listening to your body. And if I have a morning, well, this is my very early morning cup of tea I'm just having, but if I have another cup of tea later, my brain often associates a cookie with that cup of tea.
Mhm.
And when I was studying Ayurveda, they got you to start thinking about that. Were you having the cookie to have with a
Mhm.
cup of tea, or were you having the cup of tea to have with the cookie? And
Mm,
and it was quite interesting. If you stop and think about it, it's
yeah.
like, okay. But they also did say if you love your chocolate and your dark chocolate is perfect and have it, but eat it in the morning because you have time to get it out of your body. So don't make sure you eat all your chocolate. Well, not all of it at once, but eat your chocolate in the morning if you want chocolate.
Isn't that interesting? I can't eat
Yeah.
sweet stuff in the morning for some reason. It just doesn't
No,
appeal to me.
You could, I mean,
I
I
think
actually
that's
don't like sweet chocolate, and you can get like very bitter chocolate that's between like 72 and 98% that has minimal sugar. And
yeah.
also, I'm plugging this company because I love their chocolate, and I don't actually like chocolate, but when I eat it, it's called Spring and Mulberry. They're from Manhattan, and they use dates to sweeten theirs and give it sugar.
Yes.
So it releases a lot slower in your system than just regular granulated sugar.
Ooh, that sounds so good. Can you say that again? Let me just pop into
Spring and Mulberry.
Spring and Mulberry. Okay.
Those are two cross streets that I coincidentally lived on in New York City.
No way. What are the chances?
I know. Isn't that
Don't
funny?
make this up. No. Oh, that's such a hot tip. Yeah, I love like dates with, you just put a bit of peanut butter into it. That's been kind of my little midday snack recently. My friend got me onto it. And then I see some people in the chat as well. Yeah, Carrie was saying that she's like given up sugar entirely when she got her breast cancer diagnosis. That is incredible. Wow. Oh, and then Patry also has a hot tip as well. When she makes cookies, she makes a batch that fits an air fryer and then gives most away to friends. I love it. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to say her mom's tip.
Oh, no, no.
I'm gonna add to that tip. I always tell people like make a half batch of cookies, but just scoop them and freeze them. And then you can just eat
Mm.
one. And now they have microwave cookies that everyone loves that you literally just make one for yourself.
Oh, that's genius. And it's nice and warm too.
Yeah.
Mm.
Actually, I think Rebecca, that's such a great point, and I really want warm things. So sometimes for me, that satisfaction like can be like I've been just warming up broth and it feels really
Mhm.
good. Or I'll take half coconut milk and
Yeah.
half water, and then I add in just cocoa powder and cinnamon and no sugar, and it's really good.
Oh, that sounds amazing. And just through the spices too.
Yes,
Wow. It's so
exactly.
warming, like with the cinnamon. Yeah, and I think it also depends on the season too. I know for us here, or for us, the three of us here, it will be winter, but for Joanne, it's summer.
Summer.
Yeah, yeah. So even based on the season, like what our body craves, like because I find
Yeah,
myself
yeah,
craving warm salads.
yeah.
Did
Mhm.
you ask me a question, or I didn't hear you about warm salads?
Oh no, I was just saying like I've been craving more warm salads, but if you do have hot tips or recipes for warm salads, your favorite.
I mean, I actually was making a warm this past week. I just like made warm chicken salad every day. I took poached chicken breast, and then you could roast it, or I just cooked it in a saute pan and a teeny bit of olive oil, and I got it crispy. And then I mixed in mashed avocado and red onion and celery, and stirred it into my greens. And it was warm, and it was really good. And I did mostly spinach or kale, and it wilted it a little bit. So it's really good. And I gave up grains too, but if you're eating grains, that's so easy. You cook the grains, toss them with whatever, and then they're warm.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds so good. It just sounds so nourishing.
Yeah.
When you just can just taste the nourishment
Yes.
in every bite. Because I was reading this thing yesterday. There was this great New York Times article. I'll have to share it somehow. But it's all these quotes. Hold on, let me pull up one of them because one of them was really, really good. And it's just hold on. So it's 24. The article was called 24 Simple Secrets to a Healthier Life. And it was from the New York Times. And there's no paywall to it. So some of them were really great. So they got like a whole host of experts to just kind of give some quotes and their advice. one of them was on parent less and play more, right? Another one is like happiness is not a factory setting, it's a skill that you learn. And then there was one about food that I have to get it. I don't want to butcher it, but it was about, processed food. So let me just find that as well, because I just thought that was so powerful. Okay. Oh, here's some good food ones since we're on the food tip. The way to health is through the gut. So the
Yes.
gut talks to the brain and to the immune system, the two most important organ systems for maintaining our health and preventing age-related diseases. It turns out that the gut is center stage. And this is from Dr. Eric Topol, who's the founder and director of Scripps Research Translational Institute. Let's see. Okay, there was one. This one was kind of funny. It was like the vagina is a self-cleaning oven.
I saw that. I was like, that's a great one.
Yeah. um, and then there was like, oh, ultra processed foods aren't really food. They are designed to taste good. That misses the point of why we eat, which is nutrition.
Yes.
It's so
I
true.
mean, I say, and if you've been to my cooking lives, like I did study nutrition, but I don't want to tell other people how to eat because everybody
Mhm.
has to come to that on their own. And if, I mean, and I just feel like everyone makes their own food choices, right? And you will get wherever you need to be
Yeah.
eventually. And I think that's also really important to acknowledge. Like nobody's that I know is going to eat like I'm eating right now. And also I gave up caffeine. I don't drink a lot of it anyway because it makes me jittery, but I
Mhm.
do allow myself like 1 cup of Earl Grey. Well,
Uh,
prior to this, I drank Earl Grey all day. I'm from the South. We drink black tea all day. But then I was like, okay, that's also probably contributing to me not sleeping. So now I'm just
mm.
drinking 1 cup in the morning.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. And it is about like just listening to our body, isn't it? Just like pausing and listening. And then where we can get curious about, okay, how can I make this better? How can I optimize this?
Did you see the quote that I just put in the chat? Because that's interesting that you said that,
Yeah.
Mike, about listen to your
Oh,
body, then listen
see,
to your
look, then
doctor.
listen to a doctor. Oh my gosh, that's so true. It is so true because I think a lot of the times we put our trust, like we forget to trust ourselves.
Yes. I mean,
Well,
And
the doctors don't know your body either, do they? So,
I know, and like sometimes they only see
yeah.
you for all of 10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
well, do you guys know my story about lung cancer?
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
crazy.
mean, a doctor told me for months I had asthma, and I just was like, I can't have asthma. This is not asthma. And I pushed,
Yeah.
and the second month I said, why would I have asthma? And he's like, you're overweight. And I said, do you have asthma?
Uh-huh.
And he was like, oh, touche, Melanie. But that's actually what I needed to hear because
Yeah.
then I went to a different doctor because I already knew this doctor wasn't right, but I was just sort of giving him the benefit of the doubt. But I knew, and I was like, I'm
Yeah.
going to give him a couple months. And then I went to a different pulmonologist who did the test that needed to be done, and they found a tumor in my lung that's cancer. It's
Yeah.
gone. They took it out surgically, but it can come back. But I've had this with my body 3 times in my life. And I'm just really grateful for that. And that's why I think that's a really important message for everyone to hear
Yeah.
about also, you have to work in conjunction with your doctor. They don't know, as you both said, your body
Mm.
better than you do.
Absolutely. It's so true. I mean, my friend's younger brother had the opposite. He was in his teens and he was diagnosed with cancer. And then turns out it wasn't cancer.
Wow.
Can you imagine, like, what the parents had to go through?
Yeah.
And then thankfully they got second and third opinions.
Yeah, which are also really important.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Amy
yeah.
said a
I
great thing in
agree.
the chat. Your body is the smartest doctor in the room.
Yep.
Yeah. Mhm. But it comes from also waking up, you know?
Trusting
What?
yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. If we're just asleep at the wheel, then there's that disconnect. Mm. And then Wild West chocolates use powdered date. Hmm. Love this hot tip from Mary. Let me just put that in my notes as well. I always come away with like all the best tips. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, here's one. Um, okay, I have a few prompts that came up. What helps me come back to myself? Oh, okay. And then Carol has a question. Are we supposed to be working on something? Yeah, we're all just working on our vision boards just now. So Carol, if you want to join in and make it, you can make it online as well. You can make it virtually. So Violet is making hers on Canva. There's a lot of templates, but you can also easily just make it on Pinterest too. Yeah, and P
Yeah,
says
Pinterest is a fun one.
yeah, Pinterest is easy because then you can just create a board and you just kind of pin things rather than feeling like you need to make it look a certain way.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And P said, I'm struggling to make a vision board because I often get overwhelmed. Yeah, Peace, and that's also why the prompts are there, because you can kind of start off with what delights me. That's like an easy one to kind of dip into as well. Just thinking about what delights you. And then just allowing yourself, giving yourself permission, just like what Melanie was saying, that permission slip party. Give yourself permission to just say, ooh, that feels good. Yes, I want this. I want this. Like I really love this color or this texture. I want to invite more of this into my life. Right. It's like, oh, there's like a KitchenAid in a really pretty color over here.
This was a board I created. It's really tiny, sorry, but it's one I created
Nice.
on Pinterest.
Yeah.
Love that.
It's been blurring. Is it blurry for you? Come back.
I
I
love
can see
that.
it. I can see it a little.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
it was really cool. Yeah, just manifest your
that's
dreams.
awesome. You know what I love about that, Joanne? I love the size because, and it's weird because I actually have a list of crafts that I want to do with my kids. And one of them was to make a vision board, like a miniature magazine, like that small.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so it's like
that's
a pocket magazine.
tiny.
Yes, exactly. No, and
Yeah.
that's like crazy. Like when you pull that out, I was like, that's literally what I wanted to make with we were gonna make a mini one so that they can keep it in their bag all the time.
Yes. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Love
Yeah.
that.
And then yes, Carol. Yeah. Food is my love language. So anytime there's an opportunity to talk about food, it's going to come into the conversation. That and letting go. And Peace is asking, how do you make one virtually? Is there an app I can? Canva's too complicated. You know what? Like
There was one that was easier. It was something like Vengage. I wish I could
uh-huh.
remember. I used it a
Oh,
couple of years ago when I did one with Jude. Because I
yeah.
agree, Canva can be very complicated.
I think you can even do like a
And
blank as well, just like a page. Like, do you have one going right now, Violet? Do you have one on
I
your
do.
Canva?
I'm trying to see if I can pull it up here and share it. Let's see.
Yeah. And Carrie says, I've never made a vision board before. I just write down, yeah, Carrie, I love journaling as well. So I typically do journal and just kind of write down what I want. But there's something really liberating about creating, and then be able to picture it visually. Yeah. And yes, Lori, what delights me will be overflowing. And it was, so one of the attendees who came to the party a couple weeks ago, she was feeling really down because she was sick over Christmas. And then so she was unable to celebrate with her family. And then so when she came for the New Year's vision board party, she was feeling like, quite disappointed with how her holidays turned out. And so she pulled out because I had these. So this was what we did was I had these prompt cards just in a jar. And so she pulled it out and then hers said, "What delights me?" And then so she just focused that whole evening on ripping out, tearing things that really delighted her, and she just stuck it on. So that, and she was able to share her joy with us by the end too. Yeah, sometimes it is that little nudge that we need. Yes, and Carrie, exactly. The scripting from Violet, exactly.
Oh yeah, Violet. That's a great.
Yeah, I was gonna say I do a lot of pictures in my journaling too, which are like little mini
Yeah.
vision
Yeah.
boards. And I put this is an old one from when my kids were little. And I like that because, you can journal, you can make little vision boards in your book. I like these cute little books.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh.
I'm trying to pull up, I'm gonna show you what I have on my tablet, but I'm gonna pull up the actual picture of something I just created real quick. You can't see it. I'm gonna get the picture up here. I just
Mhm.
figured out how to video.
Yeah. And,
Okay.
and like, it's like this is a prompt on returning to yourself. So what helps me come back to myself? So it's almost like thinking about your toolkit of what helps you to come back to yourself. Maybe it's a person, maybe it's a place, maybe it's your favorite, yeah, form of nourishment. Yes, Lori, what helps me come back to myself is what delights me. Yeah.
Mm.
Mhm.
There, I finally got it up.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh
nice.
yeah.
I love that. Yes.
Oh, that's
This
so
was the one
cool.
I said as Melanie was talking, I was like, I need a vision board on just that, empowering women.
Yeah.
So there, I threw that together real quick.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it's
Love it. Love it.
yeah, I truly believe that you speak your world into being. Like I
I
have two
agree.
young girls and they're surrounded by mantras and affirmations.
All right, let me move that out of the way because I've covered up Joanne's face.
That's all good. That's all good.
But yeah, I love creating them
I
digitally for that reason. You can, sometimes when I go through magazines, I don't necessarily find everything that I want. Although I like the magazines because I like being able to look at stuff and just seeing what calls to me. But, when you create it digitally, you can be so specific because, as you know, you can find anything digitally.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Ooh, okay. I
I
love this
created
quote.
this yesterday for this live.
Hmm.
Oh,
Very
beautiful.
nice.
Are they crystals?
They look like
Yeah,
crystals,
so
yeah. I think I
I
saw
decided to
labradorite, amethyst.
and no labradorite, and carnelian. So I've got them all here.
Oh,
So carnelian, and
Mm-hmm.
these crystals are for creativity. So I was thinking about it yesterday. I thought, why don't we do something? And my little turtle, that's the labradorite, and then that's the lepidolite.
Oh, gorgeous.
And then I've got a diffuser blend going too that's got sweet orange, lavender, frankincense, and patchouli in it. And
Oh,
that's
now
yeah.
all.
did you say
That's
lipid?
all.
Did you
That's all for
did you say you had
creativity.
lepidolite? I couldn't hear if you said labradorite or lepidolite.
Lepidolite,
Mm,
labradorite, labradorite,
Oh, Labradorite.
and
Okay, okay.
yeah, and carnelian. Yeah.
And carnelian. When Melanie and I had lunch back in last year, it was a year ago, June actually. I remember you gave me a crystal and it was a carnelian. I still have it sitting here on my desk. I was just looking for it. And can you believe I have so many crystals here? I can't find it. That's when you know you have too much stuff. I'm looking, I'm like, it's here somewhere. Where is it?
I have this one right here. I
Oh, I love
love
that one.
purple. It's
Oh,
just
remind
like
me the name of that one. It's on the tip of my tongue.
um Joanne,
It's
what do
got
you know?
Joanne. It's got an interesting name and I can't remember the name of it right
I
now.
know it is on the
What-
tip of my tongue too.
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
it's an
Uh,
unusual name. What the heck is
it
it?
is an
Oh,
unusual one. Okay, well, someone in the chat,
yeah.
yeah, will have to help us out. Because I always
hang
feel
on,
like
hold it up. Where are you? There we go.
Oh, I have one of those too, and I can't remember the name now. It's gonna drive me crazy.
it's gonna come to us.
Argonite.
Yes.
Yes, yes, that's it.
So
Thank
Yes,
you.
yes,
Thank you.
it's an
yes.
Oh,
Thank you.
Aragonite Sputnik. The
yes.
Sputniks are
Yes, yes,
lovely. You can get Sputniks
Yeah.
in lots of
yeah.
things. Yeah. It was on the tip of my tongue too, and I thought, no, I'll find it. So yeah, Aragonite Sputnik. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, and then it's funny. Okay, so I'm in this magazine now, and it's all about these like kids, it's like the whole kidult trend. So it's about like, how all these like toys are coming back in trend, but it's all adults who are using them as well. Yeah, and it
I
is
love
because like,
that.
yeah, we're looking for like that emotional support in times of uncertainty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
also saying yesterday, we have so many distractions. Like every now and then I'll go like maybe get a manicure and there's nothing to watch and I'm just kind of looking at the wall and I'm like, wow, this is what it was like to be bored. And sometimes I miss that. I miss just doing nothing and just feeling bored, just thinking.
Mhm.
Like this is what it's
Yeah.
like to think. I forget.
Yeah. 100%. Or like just having a conversation, right? Oh yeah, Nikki says reparenting ourselves, coming back to our inner child moments. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Especially when those needs are not fully met.
Yeah, I love playing with my grandkids and coloring and stuff. You know, they'll have coloring books and I'll sit there, or we go to a restaurant and you're waiting and I'll sit there coloring with them. And I'm like, yeah, this is fun.
Yeah. And Joe, you're in New Zealand, right?
Yep.
Yeah, look at
And
look. Look at
ah,
this.
yeah, you can keep her.
I was like all of the all of the magazine. The magazine just popped up, you know?
Uh,
She
oh,
was
I don't know who
she
that
was the
is.
worst one we had.
Oh, gotcha.
She was the one that ruined our country.
Oh,
Oh no.
okay.
Single-handedly.
Yeah, we don't even want to
But
go
we
there.
won't go there. We won't go there.
Melanie and I are in the midst of that.
Oh man.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and Amy says being a human being instead of a human doing. Yep, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, Joanne, I just saw you wrote you have a list on your link tree for starting out crystals. Oh, cool. That's cool.
Yeah,
Have to
lots of
go in.
people asked about them, so I thought, well, I'll create a list that you know, are the
Yeah.
easiest and best easiest ones that you can work with. Yeah.
Oh, and the new
Awesome.
toy
I'm a huge fan of crystals.
case. Yeah.
Thank you, Nikki.
Oh, as I said that, I said I'm a huge fan of crystals, and I looked at the basket behind me. That's where the stone is, the crystal that Melanie gave me. I just saw it. I turned around. I said, "That's where it is." That car, that carnelian, that chunky carnelian.
I love carnelian.
Mm,
I need
It's a
someone to come
courage
to my house and
stone.
organize my crystals.
yeah.
My friend just organized hers all by element: earth,
Oh,
That's a
air,
good
fire,
Right,
and
idea.
water.
yes. Yep. I have a sideboard low one that has all those elements on it. So it has a little indoor water feature of a fairy and sitting there, and so that's the water feature. I have candles sitting there. I have a feather there, and I have all my crystals. Well, not all of them, some of them. I've got crystals galore, but yeah, so it's a whole elemental table. It's quite cool.
nice.
I have a Pinterest, speaking of vision boards and crystals, it's all crystals too. That's
Ooh.
one of the things I do love about Pinterest is how you can make these huge categories of things.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
Oh my God, I
And I
never
do
go on
believe that
Pinterest.
vision board came true because I now have about 1,000 crystals in my house.
I never go on Pinterest.
I used
I
to use
don't
it
even
all
know
the
if I've ever
time.
been there ever. That
If
seems
I see
very
something I
interesting.
like, I just throw it on a Pinterest board now. I have so many of them.
Yeah, actually, a lot of people use it as a search engine as well. Like it's like very
Yes,
searchable apparently.
yes, it
It
is.
Yeah.
is, yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna go grab a sweater. I'm really cold.
Okay.
And I'm over here thinking I'm sweating because I'm wearing this thick sweatshirt. It is like, oh, it's actually 20 degrees now. It's warmed up. We were at like I don't know, 1 degree earlier, Fahrenheit. I don't know Celsius
Mm.
conversions, I'm sorry. But we were at like 1 degree Fahrenheit this morning. It has gotten very cold.
And I love what you said, Violet, about how, the vision board for your crystals work because now you have so many crystals. Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I say that all the
Yeah.
time.
Yes. Like
So now
last year,
I'm not good.
um,
17
my
degrees.
yeah, last year my word of the year was patience, and it really served up patience. So
Yeah.
be careful what you wish for.
Yeah. Patience is one I'm always careful with because I've had that experience too. It's like, do you want more reasons to have to be patient?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
But Chris,
peace,
guys,
peace, peace. I keep the house at 70 degrees Fahrenheit though. And I have not left my house actually in 2 weeks since I came back with my cold because we've had these major snowstorms and we had like 18 inches of snow last weekend. So I have no desire
Wow.
drive to drive around in that or be out in the it's really cold too, besides the snow. But I have to get out of the house tomorrow because 2 weeks without leaving the house is too much.
Welcome to my world. It's summer,
Yeah,
summer, and
I
I still
can.
can't get out much.
Yeah, I was gonna say I always have like it's too hot, it's too cold. Because I work remotely, I tend to
Mm.
stay home a lot. So one of the things I put on my vision boards all the time is travel because I'm like,
Mhm.
yeah, I need to get out because I can become a real homebody otherwise. And I do,
Yeah.
plan like weekend trips and book Airbnbs and stuff like that to be with the kids and the family, and
Mhm.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Carrie, I know, Carrie, it's here too. It's going to be -6 here as well. Hey, Carrie, you're not too far from me. We're sharing the same weather. I'm sure you had those 18 inches of snow last week and probably more by you. That was not fun. We I live on a hill in the woods and there's one way in and one way out. And when there's 18 inches of snow, you're not going anywhere. And that's where I start to I start to panic. My husband thinks it's no big deal and he's got an ATV. He's like, "Oh, I could get you out on the ATV." I said, "You think I'm getting on an ATV? You better get a helicopter in here."
Oh my gosh, so funny. I just saw an ad for a rosé spritz and it made me think of Melanie. Stop on
Oh, I like that. I'm a
Stop on
rosé fan.
mm,
What would be a cute name for a drink with rosé? that we could do. Like Carrie, I don't know if you saw, Carrie wrote in the chat earlier, the no crap Cosmo.
I love
Oh,
that. I'm a Cosmo girl. That's going to become my go-to drink. We have to come up with ingredients for that because if I go out and say, give me a no crap Cosmo, they're going to be like, what?
No, you're going to come to my permission slip party.
When is
I love
your permission slip party?
My permission slip party is, hold on. It is April 18th, which is a
Okay.
Saturday. So don't
All right.
schedule a line.
That's no, I was going to say I have my grandbabies are March and April, but they're early April, so that's good.
good.
Oh, JE, -11 Celsius in Canada. I don't know
Oh,
Celsius to Fahrenheit, but that sounds too cold already.
yeah.
So zero
Very
Celsius
Nikki,
cold.
is 32 Fahrenheit.
Nikki says, can Melanie explain what that is, the permission slip party?
Oh, we were talking about it earlier, Nikki. I do a lot of cooking lives on here, but I also on my Substack do a lot about permission giving for, in particular, women over 40. And so my friend and I that have this business called Tart AF, we're having a party in April and it's called a permission slip party. So we came up with 6 cocktail slash mocktail names that are just funny and cute about giving people permission, but it's for a cocktail. And so this party is going to just be like it'll be a group of women getting together, having fun, and just enjoying
And
each
it's
other's.
not early in the morning, right?
No, because I'm
Okay.
serving alcohol.
Oh, good, good. Oh, then I'll be there. Because I don't do early mornings.
No, it's gonna probably be, I want to check the time of the sunset because I don't know when the sunset is then, but I think we'll probably start around 6, 5 or 6. And we're gonna
Okay,
have
good.
food. It's gonna be fun. And so I already said this, but because people came in a little bit later, we're doing a boundary fizz. No is a complete sentence. A guilt-free martini. The stop apologizing spritz. We're overbooked and out of this one. Not my circus, not my monkey's mule. And then I wrote down what Carrie said, the no crap Cosmo.
Yeah, and for those of you who don't know us, I actually met Melanie on Insight Timer. Wow, it's like almost 3 years now, right? Is it 3 years? 2 years? I don't even know.
No,
Maybe
I
two
started on
years. 2 years?
it's 2 years because I've only been on Insight Timer
2 years.
just over 2 years.
Okay, 2 years. So yeah, I met her through Inside Timer a couple of years ago, and she was doing these get-togethers at her house where she would invite women that didn't know each other. And, that sounded terrifying to me, not because I thought she was a serial killer, but because I tend to be very shy and I don't do things like that alone. I would normally bring someone with me, but I took, I said, feel the fear, do it anyway. And I
Mhm.
went and it was amazing. I met her in person and I met, what did you have? 4 other women there? It was 6 of us,
Yeah,
right?
Lisa,
4
Sarah,
other women. Had a
you,
great
me.
time. It was
Oh,
amazing.
yeah, and I think that everybody felt like you. They were a little worried because like I don't know anybody, but I've been doing these on and off since I was 30. And I always tell people, but I'm the common denominator. Like because I put it in my
Right.
newsletter, people they might not always know me in person, but I'm very, very forthright in my newsletter. If you watch me on Insight Timer or you read my newsletter, you know me because that is who I am.
Carrie, I am too. Honestly, I really am. One of the reasons I became a teacher on Insight Timer was to break out of that shyness, and it worked.
Same. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's just like finding those safe spaces, right?
Yeah.
That feel
Yeah.
cozy where you can, just be yourself. And Inside Timer is the best community.
Sophie
Oh,
wants to know how you go about meeting people on Insight Timer in person.
I think
And
Now, Lori said Melanie got you out of your shell. Now, Lori, I have to say that I don't believe anybody gets us out of anything. I think we have to do that for ourselves.
yeah,
So, as much as I love Melanie, I'm not going to give her credit for that. I got myself out of my
yeah, you did.
my shy
Absolutely.
shell. I can't say that. Shy shell. My shy shell.
That's a tongue twister.
Empowering women. No one does it for you. We do it for ourselves.
Mhm.
Oh, thank you, Laurie. Thank you.
Yeah, your vision board works, Violet. Right?
And look, I even do vision boards on my Yeti mug. Do you see what I have there? It's a dream catcher with the number 108 in the middle.
Oh, that's
Oh,
so
cool.
I love that the Yeti now lets you do your own digital or AI created images to put on them. Of course, I had to. On the one side, I've got my name in the middle of a sunflower, and on the other
no
side, I have my
cool.
trade, my 108 in a dream catcher. I've got a
Oh my
few others
God.
that
So cool. I
I've
love it.
designed.
That is so cool. I had no idea. Now that's going to be like a go-to gift.
Yeah, I love the visual reminders. I put them
Yeah.
everywhere, whether it be your mug, your vision board, your journal. I'm a very visual person.
You're also a master
It's
at
a-
manifesting.
I am. Thank you. I definitely am. And I think that's because again, the visual, writing it down, the
Yeah.
pictures, it's incredible.
Yeah.
Thank you, Carrie.
Oh, I have some let me pull up some things here as well. Let me see if I can share it. Yeah, I love a good gratitude as well. And like, that's all part of
Yes.
the process because it's about welcoming in, creating space for what you want in your life. But we have to create the space with it. And a big part of creating that space is through gratitude.
Yes.
Mm. Yep.
Mm.
I'm a huge
Because
believer in gratitude. Yeah.
let me just pull up.
Sophie's asking if there are any tips. What kind of tips are you looking for, Sophie? I'm sorry, I might have missed. Oh, how would you go about meeting people on Insight Timer in person? Okay.
I
Any
think you have to be
tips?
really careful about meeting people. Violet and
Yeah.
I live near each other and we're both teachers.
Mhm.
So I think like maybe Adrian said, starting a group. I'm just putting that out there because Insight Timer is amazing, but there are people on here who are not always
Right.
forthright and always meet people
Yep.
in public spaces,
And in groups, I think, like
in
not
groups.
one-on-one for the
Yes.
first time. I mean,
Yes.
Melanie and I have gone out to lunch alone now, but our first
Yeah.
meeting was in a group setting.
Yeah.
And
And
Yeah,
yeah.
I remember
I've
saying
only
to
met
her, "You're not afraid of inviting
teachers.
strangers to your house? Like, what if you get some weirdo coming to your house?"
Yes, exactly.
I mean, I'm gonna be the weirdest one there. And people are afraid of me. That's the bottom line. Nobody's coming because people are like, I'm not messing with that girl.
Yeah.
And always tell people where you're going. Give addresses, have Life
Yeah.
360 with your location enabled, put on an air tag
Mhm.
just in case.
You can tell we live in New York, Violet.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly, Carrie. Nobody wants to mess with Melanie.
I mean, I already know that, and I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, in all seriousness, though, that has served me well in my life. I've been mugged almost twice in New York City,
I was
and
mugged
I
once
followed
in New
my
York City.
instinct. Yeah, and fortunately, both times averted that from happening. And I've also had to be in situations where I'm acting a little bit unhinged to protect myself.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
can
love all
definitely
the
relate to that.
yeah, I love all the tips from everyone. Those are just such great tips, right? It's like, have
Yeah.
fun, but also stay safe.
Mm.
Yeah. Nikki says, be careful who you accept as a friend as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, yeah, that's where like you really have to trust your gut as well.
Yeah, and you
And
can
just because it's
usually
Insight
tell
Timer,
too.
there's dodgy ones on Insight Timer too. So
Hmm.
Yeah.
I've had the odd one that's, you accept as a friend before I was a teacher, and you're just like, hey, no.
Yeah, every now and then I'll get a random message from somebody who'll be like, "Oh, I really love your lives and whatever." And I wait because you can kind of tell by their tone. It's like, "Yeah, you're not a real person. You just made a
Yeah.
dating profile on Insight Timer."
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of that.
you
Every
kind of
platform.
you get a feel for it after a
Yeah.
while, and you know who's legit and who isn't.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. All platforms you have to be wary of. Like one of them was like for me,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, LinkedIn. I'm like, why? You know?
I know, and it's hard because on something like LinkedIn, you have your whole professional, where you're working and what area
Oh,
you're from. So it's easy for people to narrow it down. I mean, now you can Google anybody and find out where they live and your phone number and everything else.
hmm. Yeah. And it's like, okay, so here's another one. What kind of energy do you guys want to invite more of as well?
Authenticity.
Mm,
That was one of the things I mentioned to Melanie. I feel like a lot of people are not authentic, and I sense that pretty quick too.
yeah. Yeah, I would say playfulness. Yeah, that's what's coming up for me right now. Yeah.
Sure, she's having fun. I'm being serious. I'm like, I want authentic people. She wants to be playful. You can tell where my head's been the past week.
Yeah.
I'm venting and I want authentic people.
Oh, no, it's like, your body is very honest. You gotta trust, yeah. And then
Oh, Nikki, I think I know who you're talking about. Nikki had a funny story about somebody using a celebrity. I was approached by a celebrity as well. I remember I think I had said to you, Melanie, I was like, oh, look, famous person just followed me. I said, clearly not a real profile.
Keanu Reeves always reaches out to me on Instagram.
Yes. That's right. It is. I think he was on Inside Timer as well.
It's amazing, eh? It's amazing that some people will believe it's them though,
Yeah.
too.
My mother,
And,
my
yeah.
mother, my mother used to be on Facebook and she was believing everybody. And the young men would message her and they were in love with her. And I
Yeah.
was like, Mom, I
Oh
love
no.
her, but I'm like, you're 75 years old, and I don't think that this 20-year-old man is in love with you, and he's not in the army, and he doesn't need your money.
Hmm.
And the army is the biggest one, isn't it? Well, I found that they're always in
Yeah,
the
it is.
army.
Oh yeah, because they need money, and you fall in love, and you
Yeah,
have to pay
yeah.
them to come be with you.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
You know what's weird? As you guys said army, on the magazine, it said army.
Oh, isn't
It
that
happened
funny? Oh
earlier.
wow,
Remember?
synchronicity.
But you know what? It's like
Nikki,
it's
yeah.
really they prey on it's like preying on the insecurities, right? Like the loneliness as well.
Yep.
Because I know tons of really highly educated women who have been conned, unfortunately.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very sad.
And that often comes down to loneliness too.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
Definitely my mom's issue. I keep telling her, there's so many other things she could be doing, but
Carrie. I love that, Carrie.
Yeah, Nikki had Stanley Tucci. Yeah, it's about like finding spaces, right? Like, and I think that's also why I'm so grateful. Every time I'm on Insight Timer as well, everyone here right now has a choice to be anywhere in this like Wild West internet. And we're all hanging out here, having a cozy time. Yeah. Oh, Patri says in Spain they have senior nights at the disco. Yeah.
They have them in the South where I'm from too.
That's cool. Yeah, my mom lives in a place where there's senior centers and all kinds of activities, but she thinks they're too old for her.
Oh, my friend yesterday, she was telling me about her uncle. Her uncle is um just turned 90 and he moved to Philly a year ago from Scotland. So he made like an international move when he was 89. And
Wow, that's
yeah,
amazing.
nothing stops him. He's been like
Talk
learning
about
different,
feeling the fear and doing it anyway. Wow.
yeah. And he always teaches himself a instrument. So he started off with the ukulele, and then he taught himself the flute, and then now he's like, I need something different. Like, so he's decided to teach himself the violin.
Wow.
And this is at 90. Yeah, I was like, man, I want to be like him when I grow up. Patry says they want a nurse and a purse. Yep. Yep,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, it's so true. I know a friend, she's like in her 80s and she's a widow, but then she was like, "Nope, I'm not interested in any relationships because they just want me to take care of them." And
That's
I've
right.
done that already. All right, Cynthia, thank you, Cynthia.
Bye, Cynthia.
Yeah. Oh, I love this. I'm going to put this out. Like a circle, everyone is
I
in a
like that. Yeah.
circle and choosing life. Yeah, everyone's process is kind of different. I think for me, like some people just immediately go and stick things in, but my process is usually I like to just kind of curate first, and then I'll do a second pass of what I'm gonna put onto the board.
I have my first vision board over here. I have to go see if I
Mhm.
can get it.
Okay, show us. Mm. I'll show you guys my daughter's one too. It's so cute. She's 12 and we made one a couple weeks ago. I can't lift it up. Okay. So my husband is a insight timer teacher here as well. And then he has made like a still life vision board in front of me. He's here right now too. Yeah. Okay. So for my daughter's one, I love like she wants to learn how to play the guitar. She loves cooking and baking. And she put some quotes here. Which friendships light me up?
Wow, I love that.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
And then there's one here as well, which is sprinkle joy confetti through your
Mm.
days.
I love that. That's so
Yeah.
cool.
And there's a little rainbow cookie right here, a rainbow glazed cookie. And the sun will never see the shadows.
Mhm.
So those were some of what lit her up.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's buffering, you know.
Oh,
This was from my first vision board workshop that I ever attended. I don't know if you could
oh
see it.
wow.
Ah, that's so cool.
But I
Hey,
I had my healthy
authenticity.
food, my
Yeah.
travel, of course, jewelry, which I love.
Hmm. And you got your
Wow.
authenticity right there, Violet.
Yeah, yeah. I'm still, yep. Awakening authenticity. Go big or go home. What else
Yeah.
did I have on here?
You got Ben Franklin there too.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, and I had a little tiny, you can't even read it. It says, what you can stop worrying about. I love that. Feeling
Mm,
is believing. Get inspired. Yes, I did. And this Rumi quote that I love is the bridge between you and everything.
mm,
Yeah, that was, and I met a bunch of women at this vision board workshop too.
nice. Yeah, you know what? I really loved hosting it in person too because it's just such a low lift way of connecting with people, especially if anyone feels like a little bit shy or introverted too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, Melanie, I feel like this has your name on it. Rebel gardening.
You've seen my garden, yes. I mean, rebel just in general.
Yeah.
Now this was another one I went to. And this one over here, up in the corner, it says "See me." That
Mm-hmm.
was me feeling unseen. So I definitely accomplished that on Insight Timer.
Wow.
Love it.
Wow. Hey,
That's so cool.
and look at the synchronicity right here. Imposter syndrome is super healthy.
Yes, I always talk about imposter syndrome. That's something I always suffered from.
Yeah, just there's no better place, just exposure therapy, right? Like Melanie, you're getting
Yes.
your exposure therapy to your sugar through your baking classes.
Exactly. Exactly.
And yeah, Violet with being on Insight Timer as well. Yeah, I don't know how was it for you, Joe? Like I definitely felt like really shy. So being on Insight Timer helped me so much.
I'm a very quiet, uh, pretty laid back person, but I don't like to be in the front, and so it has done wonders for me. But the first few were just like, oh, get all hot and bothered, and what am I going to say? And yeah, but I've got more. I think I'm more relaxed about it now. So yeah.
I
Yeah.
definitely am. I still have those moments where my face, I could feel it getting really hot. And then I'm like, oh, what am I going to talk about? What am I doing? I just, now I just go with it.
It is what it is, eh? And I am who I am.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the first time for anything, right? Always feels a little bit more. It's like got to get those training wheels off. You know,
Exactly.
keep zooming. Okay, so this is a good one too. I'm gonna cut this cover out. You know what's been really satisfying, guys? Is like as I'm going through this, my intention is I'm just gonna throw away the magazines as well. So thank you, Violet, because this has given me the push. I was like saving it because I hosted parties, and now I'm like, I'm done. So look at this right here. More joy, less stress. And this is a great magazine too. I don't know if you guys have heard of it before, but it's called like it's a ma mindfulness magazine for teenagers.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
that's
get that.
awesome.
They have
Yeah.
it for
that,
adults, and then quarterly
yeah,
they put out a special issue. That's one of my favorite.
Oh,
it's
Yeah.
the only
nice.
magazine I
I
buy.
was gonna say those are the only magazines I have, and I'm not touching them.
No, no, no. We have a magazine here called Good too, which is a really nice one, and I do love that one. And I've been published in that one, which was quite
Okay.
cool.
That's
I
awesome.
enjoyed that. Yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, the Breathe one is probably the only one I get now.
When we were growing up, it was Teen Beat, not Teen Breathe.
Yeah.
Pictures of,
Oh God, yes,
you know,
yes.
all
Leaf
the all
Garrett.
the cute young actor. Leif Garrett's
Leaf
the first one I
Garrett.
thought of. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love the illustrations too. It's so pretty. Okay. So this one says, discover yourself.
Oh,
Like
that's a
that.
cool one.
Yeah. Such a good reminder, just be yourself. Yeah. And Nikki says, yeah, vulnerability is tough, but I think what helps as well is knowing that, it's kind of a take it or leave it situation. Yeah. And it's like you quickly know who your tribe is, who those people are.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think like one of the things I really realized from this year is just like I have a very low tolerance for BS now too.
Me too.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just kind of like, nope. Mm-mm. It's like a thank you, but no thank you.
So what's everybody's word for the year? Last year mine was joy. This year it's shine.
Oh. Yeah,
Mine is inhabit.
inhabit. Nice. How about you, Melanie?
I've really gone back and forth with them because I couldn't really think of what I wanted to bring forth. I think a lot of it is integration between sort of the two sides of me, my very like obviously outgoing rebel face, but then people get confused because you can be kind and decisive. I talked to Violet about this because people get confused. I'm very decisive. I speak my mind, but I am also kind. And people get like, I don't know where she's falling. And so I think integration was where I'm landing because I want people to start to understand that we're not one dimensional
Yeah.
and that we all bring different things to the table and you can be both of these things at once.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. The dualities.
Right. That's like with the conversation we were having where I said I was struggling with I'm venting, so now I'm being bitchy, but why do I
That's
have to
how it can
label it as I'm
be,
being
right?
bitchy?
Yes.
It doesn't I'm talking. I'm
Yeah.
not being bitchy.
I think
Talking.
there's that fine line too between like empowered sharing and emotional dumping.
But she was sharing
Yes.
to me, and
Yeah,
we're very good friends. And that's what I
exactly.
said. Like,
Yeah.
it's okay to vent to me because
Yeah,
I'm your friend. And I mean, she wasn't crossing any
Yeah.
crazy lines. That's what friends are for.
exactly. Yeah. And that's what the safe spaces are all about, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. It's funny because there are some magazines that are just so easy to get rid of after I'm done with it. But then there's some you're just like, oh, it's just so good. And like this, the Breathe magazines are definitely one of those. You're just like, oh, it's just so hard to let go of. Oh, and then look at
Yeah.
this. This is a great one, letting go of
A
judgment.
bunch of Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut that out.
And
See,
it's
that's also
interesting if you do use magazines um, to keep them for a wee while after you've cut out of them, because what didn't attract you the first time is going to attract you the second time or the third time that you look through them. So
yeah.
you might find what you want for today, but then your whole idea will change for the next time.
Yeah. And like just such cool ideas. Like, look, I never noticed it. You just look at it in such a different way. Like this one is repurposing a book, like a vintage book.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then, oh, you might like this Violet is jewelry.
Of course.
It
Oh,
is a bit, isn't it, Nikki?
yeah, I just love how like, I'm also like looking at this magazine, thinking about my younger self too. Just thinking about like, oh, I wish I had these kinds of magazines growing up
Yeah.
instead of, yeah, there's just a lot of noise out there filling up
Mm.
minds
Yeah.
as well.
There was a great magazine for tween girls called Anyway,
Oh,
and it's really great. It's quarterly and it's spectacular.
well, I'll need to check it out. Thank you. Anyway,
Mhm.
quarterly.
Rebecca, how
Yeah,
old are your girls now?
they are 10 and 12 this year.
Oh,
Mhm.
getting ready for the teen years.
The tweeny years, yeah, just really cute. But their friends are all super wholesome. So
Until they're
they,
not.
yeah, I know, right? That's why I'm just like, oh, how can I try to master this a little bit longer?
No, I mean, my son is actually very wholesome too, and he's 16. And
Oh,
he goes to a school that it's a religious, I mean, it's not like well, it's a Catholic school, it's called Iona. And
yeah.
I think we're not Catholic, but it's a little bit more on the strict side. So
Yeah.
they want to keep kids in that sort of frame a little bit longer, which I'm very grateful for.
When I
Mm-hmm.
was in college, we used to go to New Rochelle and party with the people from Iona.
Oh. Yeah, I was just saying to my friends, my girlfriends the other day, I was like, thank God when we were partying when we were younger, there was like no phone, no record of like all the
Right?
stuff that we got up to.
Right? I say that
Oh,
all the time.
there's no evidence.
Mhm.
And your parents can't find you.
Yeah, exactly. You're not being tracked.
I know it was nice back then. I didn't have to, if they couldn't get you on the phone, they didn't know where you were. Now it's like you've got the cell phone. So,
And Life 360.
and Life 360, exactly.
Yeah.
I remember once I was out with a group of people, so there were boys and girls, and we had gone to the beach, and there was this fallen tree that had fallen off the cliffside onto the beach, and we were on the other side of that. And my parents thought I should be home now. And I wasn't. So they came looking for me because I told them where I was going to be. But the tide had come in. So they didn't go past the tree. And when I got home, they were like, "Where were you? You said you were going to be there." And I'm like, "I was." But they didn't think I was on the other side of the tree. Uh,
Oh my God. One time our oldest son is 28 and he was supposed to meet me at the school in the city where I taught. It's called the Institute of Culinary Education. And he would often, I taught like 6 to 10:30 and he would and come and eat food with us. And he was 17 and he wasn't there. And I was calling his cell phone and he wasn't picking up. And I definitely was panicking a little bit. And then I called my husband, and this was before Life 360, and I was like, please go on like, AT&T and see where he is. And he's like, he's in Washington Square Park, which is a little bit of a drug den in New York City, especially in the evening. And I went there and it was like 11:30 at night and
Man.
I was literally being approached every 20 feet. Do you want some?
oh no.
Do you want some? And I my husband directed to me where he was and it was like and it sounds crazy to say field, but it was an area that I would not have gone into at 11:30 at night by myself because it was surrounded by trees. And anyway, long story short, I was there like for a couple of hours, like sort of just searching the area. or maybe 2 hours. Anyway, I get home and he essentially got home the same time I did. He dropped his phone in the park because he was probably making out with some girl and couldn't find it because it was dark.
Oh my God.
I know. Lori said my heart was pounding. Yeah, mine was pounding too because I was like, oh my God, where is my kid in New York? I mean, we lived in New York City, but still, it's doesn't matter. I was just like, where is he? And it was very scary, actually. But all's well that ends well. He was
Oh
just
my God, that's horrific. You
lost
must
his
have, like,
phone, that which he continued to do, by the way. He's a phone loser. One day he called me from his friend's phone and he's like, he was in he used to live in New Mexico and he's like, I left my phone on the top of a summit.
Oh no.
you could like have a whole list of all the places that, nothing tops the summit. I thought that you couldn't beat Washington Square Park, but
Yes, no, nothing. I mean, he's left it on the top of his car and drove over it. He's got some stuff with the phone for sure. He's not meant to have one, I guess.
Mhm.
Maybe he should put something with phones on his vision board. How to
Yeah.
keep a phone.
Yes.
Lori said the squirrels in New York City are scary.
Yeah.
Tough. We have tough squirrels in New York.
Uh,
I had to evict some because they were trying to build an addition on my roof and they were chewing
Oh,
up
no.
wires and making holes and building and stuff.
Oh,
You live
goodness.
now or when you were in the city?
Hmm. No, that's now. But I'm convinced my squirrels come from the city.
Oh my God, the back to my earring fell out. I don't know where it went.
Uh-oh.
Oh well.
yeah, go for it. This is nice too. It's like even about it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Oh, maybe you guys can't see it, it's blurry. But yeah,
A
just
good one.
teaching it, right? Using your voice effectively. Um, yeah, it just comes to me because my girls are always going on at each other's throats as well. And I'm like, can we just say it nicely? Can we say it softly? Oh, robot voices, says Lori.
Uh-oh, and we're black. We don't have a screen.
Oh
No,
no.
yeah. Yep.
Oh, we're back.
Oh, there
Oh
we are.
no. That's definitely Insight Timer.
Chris said something's wrong.
I have not done anything. I have not touched anything, done anything. Maybe they have 50 people going live now. I noticed the other day, I went to see who was live. There were like 20 people live at the same time. I was like, whoa.
Someone said there were someone back there, I can't see it, but said there were a heap on today.
Nikki said it earlier.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they have the bandwidth for the amount of teachers they have now.
So how are they going
They
to do
definitely,
the video thing then?
they're going to have to buy server space for that.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, my
Which means
daughter's
they're going to have to figure out how to make money on it.
Yeah.
let's see. We're actually going to be decorating my eldest daughter. She wants like her own room now because she's been sharing with her sister. So I found this. I thought this is really cute. It says, a flower does not think of competing with the flower next to it. It just blooms.
I love
Mhm.
that.
That's
It's
gorgeous.
Very nice.
yeah, it's from a Zen Buddhist teacher. So I think I'm gonna frame this for her, put it in her room.
That was one of the things that Melanie and I discussed that we would be tackling in our project is the teachers, not the teachers, but everybody's a guru now, and I wanted to
Mhm.
decipher the real gurus from the not so real.
Yeah. Well, I think that's also why I love these lives because, everyone is able to share their wisdom, right? Like if you're not able to, if you don't have an answer for it, most likely someone in the group is gonna be able to,
Or they can make one up.
yeah,
Well, I think, well, I don't know, I can't speak for Violet, but I know we were talking specifically about people who literally present themselves as gurus, not just on Insight Timer. I had shared a person um, with Violet who made up and lied things. She's passed away since. She used to be in LA. And there are a lot of people in the wellness world who
Huh?
are fraudulent and who do present themselves as one thing as a way to make money, and they are not those things. And I think that
Right.
pulling back the curtain on those things is a great thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that,
that's very scary because there's a lot of people out there who are looking for answers and they're looking for somebody to trust
Yeah,
and they're
yeah,
very
exactly.
eager to believe what they're hearing. And it's scary to me how many people don't have credentials to be, offering services that they're really not qualified for. And like we were talking about people who are lonely, they can easily be taken in by that.
Mm.
absolutely. And also it's preying on people's vulnerabilities as well.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the kind of stuff that I have an issue with.
Yes. Yeah, some people are just really great at sales, like that's something I've learned along
Yeah.
the way. Because it's like, I was like, wow, like I'm like sold into it, and I was like, okay, it does not deliver. It does not match what they want.
Exactly.
It's been a good yarn.
Here, I just threw together a travel vision board just to give
Oh,
people an example of the stuff you
Oh,
can
I
get
love it.
online.
Mm-hmm.
Will I go to all these places? Maybe not, but hey, there's some ideas. Definitely want to
okay.
see the Northern Lights.
Oh, that would be gorgeous. I got a few more motivational quotes from the teen magazine as well. I love this one from Simone Biles. I'd rather regret the risks that didn't work out than the chances I didn't take at all.
Mm.
Yes, that is one of my favorites.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm working on my decluttered and organized house vision board over here.
Nikki said, ever done it on Google Earth, Violet? You can travel over the world anytime for free. I've done that
Yeah,
because I love that.
that's
And
fun. Yeah.
the other thing I love, because I love real estate and homes, is I will just go into some real estate website and put in some gorgeous town that is going to have insane homes and look at the homes for sale. And then you can see all the gorgeous pictures.
Oh
That's how
yeah.
I spend my free time when
Yes.
Mm,
that's my scrolling, looking at real
yeah.
Yeah,
estate.
whenever I go on vacation, if I'm in a nice area and I think, what would it be like to live here? I do the same thing. I look at the real estate and the houses, and sometimes I'll save them.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's like just imagining. I love like that's my scrolling. It's like there's like a platform here. It's called Right Move. So people have a saying is like it's the right move porn. So it's like just mindlessly scrolling through all the property websites.
We have a website here that has all the real estates put their property on too. But on Sundays, which it is here, um, they have their real upmarket ones that are for sale. And oh, I do love looking at that one and just seeing all the amazing things that people do with their house. It's
I always
incredible.
tell people when I was a little girl, my mother always got that House and Garden magazine, and I used to look at these houses like, in the woods with these floor to ceiling windows. And where does Violet live now? But in the woods in a house with floor to ceiling windows. So even back then, I didn't know I was manifesting just looking and admiring these things and saving these magazines.
Yeah. Hmm. You know what's funny? I think like also another thing with the vision board as well is like it's that reminder to give yourself permission to dream and don't limit yourself, like something that you might have put on your board now might not resonate with you down the line, but that's okay.
Mm.
You're in the present moment of what feels true to you right now.
Absolutely.
Mhm. And then the practice spills over, right, um into our surroundings, like what is actually in our homes, what's around us. And you're like, hey, you know what? Like, I mean, even with like Violet, you were talking about Crystal just now. It's like, hey, you know what? Like, I think you've served your purpose. I think that so and so is would love this. And then you'll just know. And like
I don't know. I
it
don't
just
know if I can give up my crystals.
I'm always like, I'm always either losing my crystals or giving them away. I'm like, you need this.
On
But then
occasion, I'll give one away, but
I have my
I
moon
always
one.
we have a shop here that has a scoop sort of thing of quite small crystals. So I always get a couple of scoops of that and then
Yeah,
put them in little wee bags for people
yeah.
yeah.
to give away.
Yeah, when I went to Melanie's house that first time for dinner, she put a crystal for each of us at our
Oh,
place setting, I remember.
Yeah.
cute.
I
What?
had the rose quartz.
Perfect.
When I
Oh,
have people stay, I put a rose quartz on the end of the bed for them. So I'll put
Nice.
towels and that for them on the end of the bed, and then I'll put the rose quartz sitting on top.
mm,
I don't remember what I gave everybody else, Violet. Do you?
I'm trying to remember. I don't
I don't remember. I
remember.
do that on retreats too. I like really tap into people's energy and then leave them an appropriate crystal
mm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
before they,
nice.
when they come in.
It's
I
such
could
a
do that with the crystals I have. It would take me about 10 years to give them all away.
abundance. That's abundance right there.
Right?
Yeah. Mm.
I just saw my husband
Oh.
coming over. He's been playing with his ATV.
Um, and Melanie, are you going to be giving away like crystals for your permission slip party, or what were you thinking for that?
I don't know if I will or not. I think it depends on how many people we end up with. And
Mhm.
there probably is going to be a little bit of press coming.
Nice.
So I think I want to focus more on the permission side
Hmm.
and we'll see. It's not totally fleshed out, but it just depends. When it's a
Mm.
small, like a retreat, the most I ever have is 10 or so. So
Yeah.
that's a little bit easier, but this will probably have 20 to 40 people.
Oh, fun. Mhm.
This the
And
permission slip party is going to have 20 to 40 people. That's a lot.
Mm,
Wow.
that's awesome.
I mean, I've had parties in my house for 130,
Oh, I'm sure you have a big house.
but this will be probably outside if the
Oh, that'd be nice.
holds up. Yeah. And we'll have like a fire in the fire pit.
oh, nice. I'm looking forward to your cocktail tutorial.
Yeah, I'll have to put that on Instagram.
You could, yeah, you could even do like a Substack live too.
Oh yeah, I haven't done a Substack live.
Mm.
I want to.
Yeah.
I experimented. I experimented with it. The only thing I didn't like was that it does the live for mobile, so it's portrait. So like I wanted to try and double stream what I do on Insight Timer over there, but it wouldn't work because I'd have to be in the mobile version. Otherwise, you're only going to see what's in the middle of the screen, you know?
I
Oh,
I heard they changed that. I don't know if it's true because that's why I
Oh,
wasn't
did
going
they?
live on there.
it's changed now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can do it on the desktop. If you go into it, you press the plus, there's a
Yes. No, I'm
go.
sorry. Yes, you can do it on the desktop, but if anybody is not on a desktop, they're not going to see it. They're going to see it portrait. They're not going to see it landscape.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. But yeah, the nice thing is like, you can then you can that it'll automatically basically create a post for you after. So if you do like a
Yes. Yes.
Saw
skill,
Tom said that. Yeah.
yeah, so that'll be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. You
Yeah, that
can
way
do
you're
that on YouTube as well. I've often thought about doing that on YouTube too, but I have to experiment because when I use Zoom and OBS, like right now my computer's really slow because it just taxes it too much. And if I was to try and double stream, I have a feeling it would probably drag it down way too much. But I would love to
Mhm.
do that.
I can only be on so many platforms. I have
Yeah.
developed, if anybody needs a social media calendar, I have developed the ultimate social media calendar. I,
Ooh,
it is not, I have literally for years searched high and low and I could never find what I wanted. And I don't know if you guys know Jessica. She's here on Insight Timer. She's,
I
you know
thought
her,
I saw
Violet.
her earlier.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
was here
yeah.
earlier. She is part-time, works for me as a VA. And I literally told her what I wanted and she laid it out and it's amazing.
nice.
Oh, Bodil, I would love a crystal party. I love crystals. I really would.
Well, you can have one, Violet.
Oh,
That's a
Patri's done with her board. I wish I could see it. Fearless and
Oh, can
and live.
Patry, can you message me and send me a copy of it? You can find my email, or if you message me, I'll give you my email. You can find me, Patry. You know how to find me. Connect with me. Send me a copy. I'd love to see it. And I can post the picture on that other place, on some of
Yeah.
those other places.
I look it.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Yeah, it's the only thing I wish we could do on Inside Timer, maybe
I know
someday.
it's the pictures, right?
But they should let us, since we can't do it here, they should let us link to places where we can because I put pictures in the other platforms that I can't share here, and I would love to be able
Yeah.
to share them here.
No, Rebecca, before you say what you're going to say, I have to say when I first came on here and I started my group,
Huh?
and people asked me food questions, I was like, oh my God, send me a picture. And I put my email in there. And then I never check my own email very often, especially that email that I at the time had associated. And then like next week, I was like, oh yeah, send me a picture. And I put my email. I got this insane email from Insight Timer that was like, if you do that again, you're getting kicked off the app. And I was like, what did I do? I have no idea. And they're like, you're not allowed to put your email and ask
Oh,
people to send you photos. And I said, oh my God, I teach cooking. Like
yeah.
people want feedback. I don't know how to give them feedback if I can't see it. And then someone else wrote me back and he was like, okay, this makes sense now. We're so sorry, but you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. I
I
know
know.
that was it's a struggle, honestly, because I'm like, I want to
It's
see what people are
frustrating.
doing. Like, I want to see what people are doing. I want to see your folding. I
No,
want to see what you were trying to
I
declutter.
know.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be amazing
I
right now if
know. Like,
anybody that did a vision board we could see?
Mm-hmm. You know what's
exactly.
me as well? Okay, so first of all, Violet, you're talking about soups, right?
Ooh,
And
yummy.
then And like I had this lady, so she came a couple weeks ago to the vision board party, and she was like, I don't know how to do this. And so she just sat there for like 30 minutes first, and she was like, I feel like I'm just ripping out recipes. So like that's what she did for like the first 30 minutes before she got into the swing of things.
Oh
So
my God.
like, and then that's what I was kind of laughing about because she actually ripped out the recipe to the soup. So I don't know what the soup is.
Okay, I'm looking at my phone and it looks like we're frozen. Oh, there it is. Yeah, and see, that's because I'm trying to open up a picture. So that this is OBS and Zoom is slowing my computer down so much that anything I do slows us down.
Oh, you probably know this, Violet, because I tried to use OBS and then I used it for a little bit, but then and I was always sharing screen and presentation, but it started to like freak out on me. Oh, it's freaking out right now. It's turned black.
Yeah, yeah.
But
It's because I opened up a picture and it can't handle
yeah,
all the
because I
and
tried to
I have a computer that I purposely bought brand new to try and deal with this OBS issue. So it's got 32, the RAM is like double most of what you would it's like four times what you supposedly need to run OBS and it just drains the resources so bad.
Yeah, 100%. And then, I told you, I think you've probably been on my past lives, and I was like, I had to go analog, Violet. Like I had, like I actually printed out and laminated stuff to like be like, hey guys, this is the before.
A lot of people have done that. Yeah, it's crazy.
Uh,
Like I wish
but
that they would, they have to do something about their server and their, if
but
Insight
you know
Timer gave us a way to do this without needing OBS, it would be great.
what? So I have like a little gratitude journey that I'm doing right now, and I wanted to share with you guys the day 20 quote. There's a quote to it every day. And so it is: gratitude is riches, complaints is poverty.
Oh my God, Rebecca.
I was like, yeah, we gotta oscillate back to the gratitude.
Love it.
So grateful for Insight Timer, because where else are we gonna be able to hang out like this?
That's true.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, CG. I just saw CG come in. Nice to see you. CG has experienced the OBS pain as well.
Hey guys, I do have to wrap up because it's a bit late for me over here
Oh, yes. I
as
just real
well.
quick, I'm going to pull up this one last image that I was struggling to get on my screen.
That's
Decluttering. And I
Oh,
told it
very
to make
cool.
everything purple for me.
Oh my God, I love that.
That's awesome, eh?
and, and this
I'm
all
gonna be hanging up all these pictures.
yes. Oh, you have to share it, Violet. And I love how
All
it's
right,
all
so
like shades of lavender.
of course. Yeah, so thank you. Thank you everybody for joining us. These 2 hours went by so fast.
Oh,
When I
honestly.
get when I get off the computer, I'll be able to pull my pictures together and I'll share them. Look for the link in my teacher's profile.
And look, CG was decluttering and deep cleaning. That's why he missed the live. I love it. You're there
Awesome.
for the spirit.
Yeah,
Oh,
before we go, I didn't give everybody a chance to just say who they are and what they've got going on. Joanne, do you wanna? I think I have your card for your next live. You want to just say what you've got going on,
What I've got going on.
who you are.
Who I like to say I am a sacred thread walker. That's my sort of little byline. Um, and I put do everything under the sort of name Petal Whisper Wing as well. And that just sort of embodies who I am, like I like to see those unseen threads and pull them, just tug on them and pull them out. And they can, be threads that bind us from the spirit and all that sort of thing. And yeah, and so I love anything crystals, anything essential oils, tea. I do my tea lives, and my mala. I love malas. I made this one. Thought I'd wear one that I'd made. And my next live is tomorrow, for face
I
yoga.
have the
So
card up. I have the card up there.
yeah.
Sacred Face
Ah, there
Ritual.
it is. There it is. Yeah. So that's my next one tomorrow, and that's just a little short one, but it's enough. It's just a beautiful time of just doing a bit of self-love. So yeah.
well, I'm definitely adding it to my calendar right now. So let me just pop.
Nice.
Everyone needs some self-love.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm clicking right there. Okay. And Melanie, I'm pulling up your card. Just give me 1 second because again, I'm lagging so bad. Here it comes. It's
Okay.
coming. There it is. Did it show up yet?
Hi. Yeah, there it is.
I don't see it.
Oh, I see
That's
it.
so weird. I don't even see it on my phone. Okay, good. Good.
I'm Melanie
Yep, I see it.
Underwood.
Yep, I've got that
You
one.
see it? Okay. And I um, focus all my work on nourishment, and whether that's through food, sound, rest. I have a program here on Insight Timer that I do in person. It's called A Year of Nourishment. And every month we'll discuss different ways to nourish yourself that you can do a deep dive in. Last month I did rest. This month, this is not the live that Violet has pulled up. On Saturday, February 7th, it's on ritual and routine and how to nourish yourself through those two things. But I do a lot of sound baths. I have one on Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and I primarily play the gongs. And then once a month, I do a cooking live because I have been a cooking educator for 30 years. So I think that's it. Thank you.
You're welcome. And Rebecca, I know you're taking a little break.
Yeah, no, thank you so much, Violet. And you know what's so the alignment is just so unreal as well, because I had my last live on Insight Timer this week. And then, you know, how perfect that I get to also wrap up with a live with you guys too. So it's a little hiatus because I wanted to be able to focus my energy on some other projects that I have going on right now. But I'm kind of dangling that carrot. Once I have that stabilized, my plan is to come back in. I always need a little bit
And
of
I
motivation. Yeah.
and I put up a promotional card for your course because I know you didn't have an upcoming live.
Oh,
And I
thank
happen to
you.
love this course, Unplug and Thrive, a gentle digital detox journey. I loved that course.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, so I have like I actually was hosting like live decluttering sessions on Insight Timer. I do have a recorded version that's like a free track for anyone who wants to have a little bit of, you know, decluttering with friends vibe. But yeah, I guide sensitive souls to calm the noise and create a joyful legacy through mindful decluttering, nervous system care, and intentional living. So yeah, creating space for what matters most and welcoming it all in through the space creation. Yeah, so I'm really grateful. Thank you so much, Violet, for hosting the space as well. And hopefully if anyone wants to stay in touch too, then come check out all of our links and bios as well.
Yes, I will have everyone's links in my link in my teacher's profile after this live. So if there's anyone here that you don't know and you wanted to connect with, it will be there, or you can always message me and I can happily and easily connect you. All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Amazing.
Ooh.
Oh, very nice,
Oh,
Joanne. I like that.
and I love how you've made it
Nice.
into like a grid as well, like in quadrants.
Yes, yeah, with my washi tape. I'm working
Oh,
on
that's
another one now
Nice.
too.
love it so much. You'll have to send a picture if you don't mind sharing to Violet too, so she can share it with us too.
No,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
And I just saw that Patrice sent me an email. So I'm gonna if anybody else wants to email me what they did, or if you do something afterwards and you want to share it, please send me a message, send me an email, and I will put up all the pictures, and I'll also put up the replay of this in case you missed any of it or you want to listen to it again. And I mean, it's been 2 hours. I know it's a lot, but you can fast forward through the replay. All right. Thanks,
Thanks,
everyone.
everybody.
Thank you
Bye.
for all the good tips too. I can't wait to.
Bye.
I've written down all of them. Thank you
Yeah.
guys. Bye.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bye.
Bye.